It's hard to say when I first decided to become an artist, because I actually always liked painting and art, but I never thought of it as a possible vocation until after I'd dropped out of university, and I didn't know what else to do. And my mother actually suggested that I try it as something to do. So I was in Japan at the time, and I came back to Australia and looked up in the yellow pages, art schools, rang them up, and they said, "Oh no, we started yesterday, so you've missed the applications." And I said, "Can I come in anyway?" And they said, "Okay." And I showed them my portfolio, and they said, "Actually, somebody just dropped out about an hour ago. Do you want to start?" So I said, "Okay," and that's how it began. My influences visually, I think, were multifaceted. One part was that I grew up in Japan, and Tokyo City is just a visual mecca. There's billboards everywhere, and they're very advanced graphically as well. So the stimulation was high and constant. Comics and manga both play a strong part in my influences, as well as many artists from the 70s and 80s. A typical painting would take somewhere between 12 and 30 hours for like a metre square size, which for my last show, for example, I did 20 of those that size, but I'll often work on 2 or 3 at a time, and some are quicker and some are slower. When I start a project, the project will be an exhibition, and I'll think of it, a title like Manga Pop Bang for my last show, and then I'll see what the work is, I'll think of a title, and then I'll do enough works to fill the gallery. I have other passions as well as painting. My primary one at the moment is Texas Hold'em poker. I play every night, and some weeks I make more playing poker than I do painting, which is good. I love the game. It's a game of perfection. When you win, the feeling's incredible. I think it's important to carry on the tradition of art, because especially in this society, there's more and more pressure from the outside to conform. And traditionally the artist is someone who doesn't conform, who goes exploring in consciousness outside the limitations of society. And I think it should be encouraged in everyone to do that as much as they possibly can, because that's the way we expand our consciousness as beings. My advice to upcoming artists is to invest in yourself, invest in your passion, invest in your dreams.